All right, let's dive right in. Today, we're going to tackle something that's absolutely vital for anyone in Thailand's manufacturing world: how you can actually build and sustain true operational excellence. And look, this isn't about little tweaks here and there. We're talking about creating a powerful, systematic engine for growth and competition. So let's get into the blueprint for making it happen.
And wow, that really hits the nail on the head, doesn't it? In today's market, things are changing so fast that if you're standing still, you're actually falling behind. This whole framework, it's not just a nice to have anymore. It's an absolute must for survival, let alone success. So here's the journey we're going to take together. First, we'll set our strategic compass, figure out where we're going. Then we'll get our hands dirty and build the operational engine. After that, we'll see how to keep that engine humming by solving problems the right way and creating a culture where everyone is always improving. And finally, we'll pull it all together into one complete system of excellence.
Okay, first things first. Real excellence, the kind that lasts, it all begins when your big picture strategy is perfectly connected to what's happening every single day on the factory floor. If that link is broken, even the most brilliant ideas are just going to fall flat. And this is so important because it grounds us in the real world. We're not talking about abstract theories here. We're talking about the huge global shift to electric vehicles, the digital tidal wave of Industry 4.0, and the massive push for green, sustainable manufacturing. These are the powerful forces right now demanding a smarter, faster approach.
So how does this actually work in practice? Well, it's like a cascade. It all starts with your company's core vision. That vision flows down into clear strategic goals. Then, and this is the key part, those goals get translated into real, measurable numbers, your KPIs. We're talking about things like overall equipment effectiveness, scrap rate, cycle time. This makes sure that everybody, from the top floor to the shop floor, knows exactly what winning looks like.
All right, with our strategy locked in, it's time to build the engine itself. This is where the real value gets created, right in the heart of your core manufacturing processes. This is where the magic happens. And at the heart of this engine is lean manufacturing. You've probably heard the term, but the goal is really simple and profound. Systematically hunt down and eliminate any activity that doesn't add value for your customer, what's known as muda, or waste. It's all about getting hyper-efficient without ever compromising on productivity. Now, working right alongside lean, you've got the advanced quality core tools. The best way to think of these as a battle-tested playbook, originally from the auto industry, that's all about protecting your product quality. It's a structured way to get ahead of problems and prevent defects before they even have a chance to occur. And of course, we have to talk about Industry 4.0. This is all about making your factory smart. It's about taking technologies like the Internet of Things and AI and weaving them into your physical operations. You're essentially connecting your machines to a digital brain, and that unlocks a whole new level of efficiency. And each of these systems has its own amazing toolkit. With Lean, you use tools like value stream mapping to literally make waste visible. For quality, things like FMEA help you find potential failures way before they ever become a real problem. These aren't just a bunch of acronyms. They are proven, hands-on methods for getting real results. Okay, so you've built this amazing engine, but things are still going to go wrong sometimes, right? So what happens then? This next part is all about shifting from just putting out fires to actually solving problems for good. Seriously, just think about that for a second. How many times do you find your team fighting the same fire over and over? The way to stop that cycle isn't a new tool, it's a whole new approach to solving problems. And this chart just says it all. On the left, you've got the reactive fix, the quick patch. It feels fast, sure, but you're only treating the symptom, so the problem is guaranteed to come back. Root cause analysis, on the other hand. Yeah, it takes a bit more thought, but you dig down to find what's really causing the issue. You fix it once, and you fix it for good. And the best part is, this isn't just guesswork. There are these proven, structured methods like AT-Luno or A3 thinking that guide you through the process. And they use these brilliant little tools like the 5 whys or a fishbone diagram to help you peel back the layers and find that true root cause. So having the best tools is one thing, but making sure people actually use them and want to use them, that's something else entirely. That takes the right environment, the right culture, a culture that's all about continuous improvement or Kaizen. A really powerful framework that fits right in here is Six Sigma. It is a super disciplined, data-first approach that is laser-focused on one thing: getting rid of defects. It uses that famous 5-step demake cycle to make sure the improvements you make are based on facts, not feelings, and that they actually stick.
But the bigger idea, the real philosophy, is Kaizen. And what's so critical to get is that Kaizen is not a project, it's not a one-time event, it is a daily mindset. It's about building a culture where every single person feels empowered and encouraged to look for those small, continuous ways to make things better. And a culture like this, it absolutely has to start from the top. Lean leaders don't manage from behind a desk. They go to the Gemba, the actual place where the work is happening. They watch, they listen, they ask questions, and most importantly, they coach their teams to solve problems themselves. That's how you build a real improvement mindset. Okay, time to bring this all home. We've talked strategy, we've talked core operations, problem solving, and the culture that ties it all together. Now let's see how all those pieces fit together to create a single, high-performing system. So, how do you make sure all this hard work actually sticks for the long haul? You have to build it into the DNA of the company, using formal systems. Whether it's a big picture philosophy like total quality management or an industry standard like ISO 9001, these frameworks lock in your gains and make sure your new higher level of performance becomes the new normal. But here it is, the single most important takeaway from all of this. A blueprint is just a piece of paper. The fanciest system in the world is absolutely useless without skilled, knowledgeable people who can bring it to life, run it, and make it better every single day. People are the final and most essential piece of the puzzle. And the great news is there are so many ways to build these skills. You can do custom in-house training, hands-on workshops, direct coaching right on the job, or immersive Kaizen events. Honestly, the best approach is usually a smart blend of these, tailored specifically to what your organization really needs. So we'll leave you with this one question to think about. Building this system is how you win the future of manufacturing in Thailand. The blueprint is clear. The only real question left is, are your people equipped with the skills to build it? Thanks so much for watching.